guys, welcome to the final week in February 2022. Um, this reading is going to span from Monday, February 21st, all the way till the end of the month, which I believe is Tuesday, February 28th. It's my pleasure to bring these energies to you. It's been quite the month, right? So let's see what energies are coming in for us as we close out the month of February. I must say, personally, that the month of February was a far cry better than the month of January for me. Listen, I'm just saying, because it sucked in January, right? But let's see what's going on here. Some lessons were learned, though, is what I'm getting from January, not just for me, but for people in general. Some lessons were learned in January. Especially, I'm just hearing the words pretty poser. So some of you may have been going through energies relating to authenticity and integrity, right? Whoops, here we go. Here's our star card, our little nod to Aquarius. Thanks, Aquarius, but you know, I think it's time to head into Pisces season. But a little nod to Aquarius there. Now, why is that a nod to Aquarius? Well, it just feels like it. Okay. All right, so final week of February. Ready, let's go. The energies are not necessarily so fixed yet, is what I'm getting, which is to be expected going into Pisces season. But why I said they're not fixed yet is because, bam, we're still waiting for some type of news or some type of declaration is what I'm getting. Some of you are waiting for a declaration of some sort. It could be that energy could manifest as a declaration in terms of a commitment, in terms of a contract, you know, a decision to sign some type of contract. For some, it could be an apology, right? So we're waiting for some type of major communication to come through. I have to keep it 100. I do see that coming through more in line with March. For some of you, April, then, yeah, there's our April. I was going to say April. See, the word already's gone. April confirmation, but I heard April mandate, right? That's the Four of Pentacles, showing the 4 there. But Spirit is saying that for some of you, when you actually get this declaration or this commitment or this offer, let's just put it this way, because it's going to be an offer of some sort. Even if it were an apology, it's an offer to receive forgiveness. When you get it, you might be surprised where you're just like, yeah, meh. Oh, so you do want to date me now? Meh, I'm kind of over it, right? So there's something to be said for taking a long time. So I'm not talking to those of you who are the ones who need to make the declaration or the offer. I do see that some of you are waiting to arrive at a decision, in which case, please do take your time. Spirit is not rushing you with that, and I don't feel that you should feel rushed by what I just said if you are the one waiting to receive a decision or a commitment or a declaration. All right. It almost feels like March energy. So listen, we're going into the end of February, and here we have this Ace of Cups, or Ace of Emotions as it's known here. Oh, deck splitting, which we know is very watery, Piscean, if you will. But I'm getting a lot of March energies already, which makes sense. All right, so coming into, as he almost said, the month of March, you see, okay, we're in the tail end of February, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say February, March, because the energies are already here. There's very much an energy of a stage play. All right, stage play in the sense, look at how this looks like a stage. I don't know if you could see it, but stage play in the sense of there are going to be some farces, so farcical characters, farcical situations going on. There's going to be a lot of posing, I'm getting a lot of drama for some of you, fakeness, which is the artifice, in the farcical nature of the energy that I'm feeling. It's almost like you're going to have to sift through stuff. So let's say that you're in a position of power. Let's say you're in a position of hiring and firing, and your job is to look through resumes to find the appropriate candidate for the job that you have. I do feel that you're going to have to really sift through um the opportunities. Yeah, so for some of you, some of you, these are opportunities. You're going to have to sift through in order to find the right one. This is not the case where it just falls into your hand. You're going to have to sift through. So if you're looking for service or by, let's say, a professional, you're looking for an accountant, an attorney, or a medical professional, or something like that, or a reader, whoop whoop, look no more, just kidding. If you're looking for whatever, somebody to help you, please go ahead and sift through. Make sure things work for you. Here we have that energy. Look at that. She's sifting through these things. Look at this. This so cute. This person always reminds me of the Tower card in this deck. Shout out to Chris Ann, who is the artist and the creator behind these cards. You can check her up on Instagram as well. These are wonderful cards, the Muse Tarot. But it's almost like you got to be careful how you build right now is what I'm getting. Because whatever you start to pick, it's going to fall apart. If select, it's going to fall apart if you don't have a firm foundation in, and this makes sense because we're in Pisces season, and Pisces energy can be really all over the place. I know I have a my Mercury is in Pisces, so please forgive all the long-winded narratives. We're just doing our best here, okay? I blame my placements. But the answer to Piscean things, especially when we're dealing in the 3D, is to get grounded. We have to go more towards the opposite, where we're looking at that Virgo appeal. So make sure you start to pull in some more logic, some more detail-oriented processes. Have a system in place, right? So if you're looking for a professional or you're looking to make a decision, please make sure that you look at your options. They're saying that the first thing it should always start with is the process of observation. Observe. What are we observing? And they're saying, yes, it even talks about romantic partners. Observe. Cute. Cherry is so cute. Observe. Observe what the person is doing. Observe what the person is saying. Observe how they're moving through the space. And this doesn't just have to do with romance, right? But is this something you really want to get into? Like, is this a thing? Like, who? Just because somebody invites you somewhere, or someone offers you a place to stay, or somebody offers you a contract of some sort, or they offer you love, or just because you're getting an offer does not mean that you should just jump in the bed. Guys are saying, wow, okay. So they're definitely coming through strong with this. Wasn't last week's reading, week 3 for February, literally termed Be Logical? Here we go. The guides coming through, like, hey man, guys, come on guys, we gotta think. This is what I'm getting. Think. That's exactly what you need to be doing. And I know Virgo, I have a Virgo rising. We tend to overthink, and I know I just busted like 48 thinks out to you in a sweet little melody. This is not about overthinking. This is about putting 2 and 2 together to meet 4. Hey, I need this in this time frame. I'm thinking about selecting somebody to work with. Neither of these people or none of these people are ready to work within my time frame. If I really specifically need that time frame, then I'm gonna have to cut them loose. Look at this. Look at her with her glasses on. Get it, girl? And see again these little tower energies. Oh my gosh, I just love this deck. Let me show you the Tower card. She is so badass. Like, that's I just wish I could be that kind of person. Instead, I'm always the one on the receiving end of these Tower energies. So this card also shakes me to the core. But here we see those Tower energies around. Make sure you're looking at these things, because if you go into something blind this month, is what Spirit is saying, or without thought, you're gonna get it. Okay. So look for the places that are not going to work. Look for the what do they call it? The weak spots, the Achilles heels. You can't just flow through life, guys, okay? Trust me. I've tried. I turned out all right. Yeah. All the world is a stage. This is what I'm getting. Interesting that they're saying it that way. So all the world is a stage, and everyone has their parts. We know that. Look at the mirroring here. But you don't have to walk around like you don't know what's going on. make sure you pay attention to the details, read up, ask for advice, observe, remember? At least for this time, to counter the energies that are coming in, give up any defensiveness to being practical, is what Spirit is saying. Look at her, super cute. Jesus, or some guy who looks like him, according to artist renderings. Look, he's like, would you care? Would you care for some healing energies? I'm good. I got it. Obstinate. In other words, hey, you want to try this new method because it might work right now? No, I'm good. I'm good floating. I'm good not paying attention to details. I'm good being me. You do you. I'm going to do me. Thank you. But Spirit is like, no, not today. Not during Pisces season. Stop being defensive to being practical. If you're looking to build, in which you are, and you're looking to thrive and survive, and God bless, which you are, you have to get grounded. When you get grounded, please don't be afraid that you won't be found by Spirit. Like, oh no, let's look at, remember I read at a higher level, so the dynamics are what we're reading. So again, if you get grounded, don't be afraid that you won't be found by Spirit. Let's look at what that may manifest as an example here on the ground. Let's say that you're like, yeah, she's used romance because everybody and their mother, right? Wow, I really want to find a significant other right now, so I have to get out there. I've got to, really do my wishes and my manifestations and my this and my that. Spirit is like, that's not the time. Right now, we have to quote Emily in at the One Woman Show. Well, I need to look in the fridge and see what food I still have. Do I have food? I need to go grocery shopping after work today, right? Look at the practical things. Yeah, you want to go find your husband near the beach, so you want to go move to the near, we understand that, but right now you need to focus on paying rent where you are. You need to focus on living out this contract with the lease where you are. So this is what Spirit is saying. Just because you have to participate, why are they saying that word? Maybe a lot of us are just trying to let Spirit do it for us, right, instead of with us. You just because you want to get certain things and you want to leave it up to fate and blah 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 and da, da, da. This is not the time to do that, because you're just going to run afoul. I'm just telling you, the energy is not going to support that. You're going to get lost. You're going to create the conditions for bam, Tower moment. I'm sorry, she is not coming to play, okay? You do not want this energy coming through because you did not pay your light bill. Instead, you went shopping because you wanted to go visit somewhere and thought you might meet Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. This isn't that season for that, okay? So Spirit is saying bypass the frivolous energies and get focused on you, all right? Now, Spirit is also showing this. Now, this is a hard one. Just as I said that, it was 13 minutes, 13 seconds. What card is this? Say it together with me. The Seven of Swords, right? And the Seven of Swords, yes, it could mean quite a few things and in the way that it manifests, because remember, we're up here, we're looking at the dynamic, but it manifests into different ways, like self-denial, straight up lying, mixed signals, withholding information, gaslighting. The point is, this is the deception card. So what we're looking at, Spirit is saying, is you literally live in the land of deception. And of course, in Miracles would totally support us when we sing the song, land of confusion, right? You're literally dwelling within the land of confusion, the land of artifice, the land of, I know some of you are like, America? Well, thank you for guessing, but I meant Earth. Guys, subtle burn, right? But, hey, listen. The guides are like, it's everywhere. It's your job to discern. You see that door right there? Look at where you are. You're right here, super cute. And look where you need to go. Right there, super cute. There's the door. How do you get from here to here? You got to cross the bridge. Done. 1, 2, 3. Not like, oh, I'm crossing the bridge. Oh my gosh, what's this? This is a picture of me. Oh my God, what's that? Oh, what's that? And what's that? And what's that? And what's that? And I think I'll come back here. That's confusion, temptation, shadowy energies, denial, gaslighting yourself, all sorts of stuff. So Spirit is saying the more that we do our inner work, the more we can get rid of these things that pop up and appear real. Tell him, Cherry, it's not real, is it? It's not real. Yeah, does Cherry look like she's about to drink some of this? Of course she does, but wait a minute, she's not, right? She's not, because she doesn't drink coffee, God bless, right? So just because something looks one way doesn't mean that that's the way it is. And this is very important. Yellow card for you going into Pisces season, going into the final week of February. All right? Happy birthday, Piscean peeps. All right? That being said, Spirit is also talking about this 8 of Wands / 8 of Inspiration in this deck. Now look at her charging full speed ahead. Look at all that linear action, those lines. That's right. Go get it. Go get it. Yes, there will be time for creativity. We get it. We get it. But right now, it's time to push forward with the practical. Keep your feet on the ground. Make sure that you're bringing Spirit into everything that you do. God bless. Here we have the Star card. She's like, oh yeah, I knew I forgot something. She stops. She looks up. Hello, God. Hi, Spirit. Hi, higher self. Please, I pray to be in alignment with my higher self. May you guide each and every step that I take, and make sure that I take the most divinely selected route, and I attract the most divinely selected people, places, things, and situations. Gotta get those 4 in. People, places, things, and situations. Dear God, I know I just did 5 fingers, but whatever. We're working on it. And then you put your foot forward. Set the intention. Get to work. That's it. That's it. All right? Now, let's talk a little bit about this Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords that's hanging out here. We're going to look at the image. The Ace of Swords is always a nice heavy hitting energy because it's like, bam, made the decision. Especially when it comes with cards like, the Justice cards, then we know something's coming down the pipe for us, right? But what I'm seeing here is Spirit is saying once you set your intentions and you get clear and you get grounded and you start asking Spirit to be led, but you take the steps in the present, thank you, and in the physical that are necessary to support those actions, those thoughts, make sure you follow through. Look at this. The bird's like, here we go. And you're looking away. Nope, you got to look this way. You got to look this way, sweetie. And look, then you're like, oh, I'm following the bird now, right? So what would this energy this dynamic I'm talking about look like in the metaphysical? No, in the physical? For example, you guys, someone may say, oh God, hi Spirit, can you please help me to manifest a new job? And the guides are on it. They're always on it. Always on it. If you're not getting guidance from them, that's because you're not listening. They are sometimes so quick, right? And so things are going to start to come into your awareness. People are going to be talking around you. You're going to overhear things. Books will fall in front of you. Ideas will pop into your head. The answers are always coming. But what may happen is that, they start coming and then you all of a sudden get a piece of news, a directive, an idea that you don't like. Oh, well, if you'd like to get a job, we have a nice job lined up for you in April, for example. However, you're going to have to leave this job, for example, or you're going to have to study for this certification to get that job, or whatever. All of a sudden, everyone's getting deaf, Let me look over here. I don't know if I feel like doing this anymore. Maybe I wouldn't be good at it. And that's when all the inner stuff starts happening and you start turning away. So Spirit is like, nope, you have to stay focus. You asked for the assistance. We're helping you. We're giving it to you. Now you have to stay with us and put your best foot forward. I'm not gonna lie. They start to lose us a lot of times when they start asking us to put up a certain amount of money, because then we have to start confronting our beliefs about money and scarcity, poverty consciousness, and that, or if they ask us to rock the boat in terms of our stability. I have to move? What are you talking about? Move where? You want me to give up my significant other right now? What are you talking about? You're like, God, what are you talking about? Why? You want to get, what if you're like praying for a husband or wife? And Spirit's like, okay, but you have to, you got to start eating healthy. You've got to, do this. You have to do that. And they lose you when they start talking gym membership, right? Listen, I say you, but I mean us, right? So this is what I'm saying. You can't be afraid to put the action as you need to. So, my lovely people, God is good. Heading into the 4th week of February and, heading into March as well afterward, and beginning Pisces season, the guidance is about getting clear. We have new beginnings happening all around us, but you have to get clear. You have to have an idea of where you'd like to go, what you would like to experience. You have to call in your angels and guides. What does that look like? Oh, hey guys, can you help me with this? Thanks, guys. Oh, hey guys, after I'm done shooting this video, can you please help me to get some ideas for the next client reading that I have next? Thanks, guys. Love you. Peace. That's it. That's it. Okay? And drink water. So, the energies can really flow. You have to do that, and then let it go. And the answers and the directions will start to come in. And then as these energies start to come in, take note of where your resistance is. They want me to go outside and hike. What? Hike? I don't hike. What do you mean? I have to buy shoes? I have to go by myself? But there are bears out there. Oh my God. Do the sticks work like in a Parent Trap? Yeah, whatever. They just told you to go outside and hike. They didn't ask for all the back talk. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, maybe I won't go hiking. I'm sure it's okay. But you never know that you were going to go hiking and then bump into, somebody. Not a bear. And so the point is, Spirit is asking you to put your glasses on. Don't be afraid of the actions that need to be taken. In other words, don't avoid getting into denial. And be logical. Be clear. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be in a position to receive information. Okay, wants to come here. What it does mean is that you will be, there it is. You will be receiving a great balance, they're saying, and doing a, they're so funny. And they're saying doing a great service to yourself and others. So funny. If you can be grounded while you stay open to, they're saying, quote unquote, initiatory energies. Okay, they're talking to me too. Sorry. I get someone grounded when energies come in to the crown chakra because we're receiving energies a lot, right? So, anyway, that was for all of us, right? So long story short, guys, it's going to be a fun week. They're so funny. They're so funny, I swear. They're drawing a parallel right here. Take a look at how these cards look very similar in a sense. But this is the Queen of Cups, and she always looks like she's like all over the place. Her energy's blasted open. She needs to like pull in, get centered, grounded, blah, blah, blah. They're saying this is, the perceptions could be off. What if you are looking out and you're seeing this, but actually this is closer to what the energies are that you're really seeing, but you're seeing this. Once you do your inner work, you get grounded, you start to see a different picture. And then when you for reals get grounded, then you start to realize, oh my God, what was I seeing? When I look at the actual, with grounded eyes, when I look at what I'm actually seeing before me, this is what it is. So there is value to, they're saying there's value to doing your inner work. Shout out, shadow work. You see the 3 of Swords? This person's crying here, but you see sitting cross-legged. They're saying it's time for you, and this is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, by the way. So you see the mirroring here. You could spend your life having more wish fulfillment by being more grounded and paying more attention to what's going on in your life as you stay open to the energies. Or you could stay in your shadows and your they're saying threadbare necessities. Oh, dang, burn, ouch. Okay, anyway, guys, listen, it's after 24 minutes. And I want to make sure this can fit on Instagram. So, So it's very clear. Spirit is asking us to go inward, take the ownership of what it is that you need to be doing. You'll have your victory once you can, pretty much stand up to yourself. Stand up to yourself and say, I'm doing this, and you're not stopping me, okay? and stay the course. All right, so if you're interested in having a personal reading with me, or you would like to have a live healing session via Zoom with me, please do go ahead and check my Etsy page. I do want to remind you guys that divine timing runs these things. So if you do order a reading, please know that it can take up to 2 weeks, okay? So just keep that in mind. The live Zoom sessions are much quicker because that's just a different function that's being done, but usually within a few days. So either way, go ahead and take a look and see what, if anything, suits you. And you know where to find me, all right? Mwah. Bye.